Good day, devs. Welcome to my channel. This is the fourth part video where I'll be aiming to complete our project, which is how to build the 1x betting website. So as you have seen, we have done this work already. So now I'm going to move to the next step. First of all, I'm going to have to create a new section which I shall call live bets. And inside our live bets, I'm going to start off by building a div class container. Div I shall name container, and let's give second class name of flex, and let's put on the title inside a div which we shall call title. And so I have to use h2 tags for our title. This is the text that we want. Live bets. Then let's have an input for searching. Type search. Then let's have placeholder texts. This text is the text that will appear. This text that I want. So importantly, I'm not going to have a font awesome icon for searching. So we're done with that div for the title. Let me go inside. Let me create another div for our icon, live icon. So I will have to call it div.live icon. Let me create another div inside, which I shall call poster. Then inside there, I want the images slash icon. This is the image that I want. Just in case the image does not come out, we are going to have this text that will appear. So just below, I'm going to create another nav so that I've got in an ordered list. So let's have in an ordered list which the class name features. So let's start listing our icons. I have to start off by listing it by img. This is for the image. Where are we going to get our images? So we're going to get our images inside the images folder. So let's save all png. This is the image that we want. Just in case the image does not load, I'm going to have this text up here, there. So I also want a span in the text distance to appear as a span there. Nextly, on the listings, I'm going to have another listings. I'm going to use font awesome icons. So for a football, goes like this. Yes, let's increase it by a factor of 2. It's height by a factor of 2. So the text that will come out here, I want it to be inside a span. So for football, this text that I want. After that is completed, let's have another listing. Okay, I'm going to have another listing again. This time it's for the tennis. So inside the images folder, tennis ball, the text that will appear in case the image fails to load, this text. Then I also want this text to appear inside span for the tennis. There we got inside our span. Now we're done with the listing. Let's continue styling. I'm going for the basketball now. So inside the basketball, I need the images folder. I need the images folder. Okay, so let's save basketball. Okay, then the text that will load. This is the text. Then we need a span for the, yes, this is the span. Now we are done with that. So let's have a look at how everything looks like inside our browser. There it is. So this is the text that will appear right at the top there. If you look, there it is. There you can see this is text that will appear. So now I'm going for the structure that is here. Okay, so for that one, now before, okay, let me get a drop down for the sports menu. So now after closing this one, we're going to have a drop down. Let's add another listing. Okay, I'm adding another listing. So for this one, for this listing, I'm going to have listing. Okay, let's give it a class name. Class name of sports menu. Then the title. This is the information that will appear when you hover. Sports menu. This is information. So now let's put in some font or some icon bars. To X. Now I need some font or some icons for a down arrow. I'm trying to create a drop down. So for the down arrow, I'm going to use this one. Now let's see if any unordered list. Unordered list, I'm going to you have to give it a sport class name, sports. Just mind the spelling so that when you go inside our styling file, you won't have any problem. Remove, just remove some space. Yes, the code appears neat. Now when you're there, let's start off with the listings. I'm going to put on some listings. First listing, I will call it div class item. Okay, I need a font icon for a football signpost, for a football icon. Football icon. Let's increase it by a factor of 2x, 2 times larger, and let's put in some span text for the football. This text is not there because it's a drop down. Okay, this text was not there because it's a drop down, so I'm going to type through football like that one, and then let's put another div for result. Let's say span 56. This is the first result. Then I need a font icon. Pointing to the right side. Then you're done with the first listing. Let me go on to the second listing. Div class item. Let's put in image for the tennis. Inside the images folder, tennis ball. Yeah, the text is not there, so I have to type tennis icon. Then let's have a span. Let's have some text inside the span. Like this one. Then I will need a div class for the result, so I'm going to copy this one, copy it, and just paste it there. Then we change the result to 25. And we're done with this closing. Then let's have another div. Let's have another listing. Just want to copy this one. Then we replace the text. Here I'm going to have for the basketball. Then also this text will be removed since we shall be having a basketball icon. Then of course I need to replace this text with basketball. Then the result, I'm going to put it to 28. So we are done with this listing. This is for the drop down. information. So let me open another listing afterwards here. Let's save listing. Okay, I need to give it a class name of play menu. Let's have a look at how everything now looks like before we go any further. Yeah, that's how everything is looking like at the moment. So I'm going to give a title, which I shall call Esports menu. Let's use font or some icons. This is for the game page. Let's increase it, make it larger by a factor of 2. Then below, let's have a down arrow. Like that. So after I'm done with this one, I'm going to put in an ordered list, which shall be under a play menu list. Then let's start off with listing. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to copy the code that we use above. Just copy this code and paste it there. Okay, we'll start off with the image here. I'm going to use font awesome icons. Font awesome icons. So I need this font awesome icons. We are going to have a bull's eye. Bull's eye. Yeah, that's the font icon for a bull's eye. Let me check if it come out correctly. Okay, starting out with font family. That's the correct font for sample bull's eye. So the text that shall go there, you need to remove this one. Yes. Go. So then after the result, there comes the result. So I need to remove 6, and then let's leave that one like that one. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's coming out correctly. Then this is the information for the drop down. So I'm going to have a second listing for a drop down. So I need to collect this listing, just copy it, the listing, and come inside and paste it there. Okay, we're going to have a gift, not a bull's eye here. Gift, a gift icon. Then we replace this text, of course, with the daughter too. Then let's replace this 6 with a 2. Let's have a look at, yes, come out correctly. Now let me have another listing, just copy it. Okay, let's start by removing the gift. This time we're going to be having a group icon. Okay, the text we'll replace it by rainbow 6. Span, we replace it with a 1. Then we are done with that one. Okay, so this I'll do it for this section. For this section, we have done this section now, so I now need to make sure that we remove the unnecessary spacing. Okay, they were done. Let's have a look at how it now looks like. Yeah, there you can see we are done with this one. Obviously you would want me to style it using this is the information that will be appearing here. Okay, so now let's go on to our CSS styling, so that we style this thing so that it appears more beautiful. That it appears more beautiful. So let's style inside. We'll start with this one. Just copy the class name, create some spacing there. Dot. Let's collect the class name container. Justify content to space around. Let's align items using stretch. Padding all over, I want it to be centered using 0 with the value 0. Now let's go on live bets. I'm going to be styling the title width, we give it 25%, padding, let's top and bottom 0.7 rems, then sideways 1 rem. Okay, let's put a background color B9. Yeah, that's the color code that I want for the background color. Let's position it to the relative. Next, after that one, we're going to style the H2 text. Let's put a margin. Yeah, this is going to be very special. Margin to the top, I want 0.3 rems. Margin to the right side, I want it to be auto. Margin from the bottom 0.6 rems. Then margin to the left 0. Font size 1.4 rems. Let's give it 1.4 rem. Then font weight, I'm going to set it to 700. Then the color of the text, it's very important that we set it to white. Then text transform, let's move it to capital letter to uppercase letters. Let's have a look at how. There you can see it's coming out correctly, just as we would have wanted. Okay, now let's look at the input. I'll say live bits dot title input. Okay, let me start by font size. We move it to 1.6 rems. Padding, all of padding to the right side. I made a mistake. Let's move padding to the right using 0.3 rems. Then padding left 2.5 rems. Then margin bottom, I'm going to give it 0.4 rems. Width, let's push it 100%. Then height, let's give it 2.3 rems. Then border, let's remove it, set it to none. Okay, importantly, I need the background color. Yeah, like white color. Then the color of the text, this is the color of the text that I want, which one to be blue. Then let's work on the font icons, font awesome icons. Let's style them. I'm setting the position to absolute. Then let's move it to the left side. I want to move it 1.5 frames. Then the bottom 1.5 frames again. Then the color of the text, I want it to be, we're using RGBA. Okay, RGBA, we push on 51. Then the opacity, we set it to 0.8. Visibility, before you forget, let's set the font size to 1.8 rems. Let's look at how the design now looks like. There you can see. Okay, now I'm going to media queries. So at a mobile screen of up to 547 pixels, I'm going to push it to the top. We want to push it from the top 3.5 frames. Then we come again. Okay, we're done with that. Let's go on live beds. Let's have, what are we going to be styling next? The list, like this class, for the class name of live icon. Width, let me give it 5%. Then display, I'm going to set it to flex. Justify the content to the center. Then align items to the center. Then the background color, let me give it 1P5 785. Yeah, this is the color that I want, background color. Then let's put a border to the right side. We want a 1 pixel solid. 18350. Okay, then let's put for media queries for mobile screen. Okay, we are going to remove this and let's just put the width to 15%. Now I'm going to be styling the live beds icon. As well as the live beds. Now class nav. We want to work on the features class name, in particular targeting the features class name. There we have it, the features class name targeting the listing. Okay, so I'm going to move the opacity to 0.65. Then the box shadow, we insert the box shadow -2 pixels, transparent. Let's have a transition. Opacity is 0.2 seconds is. Then let's have a cursor pointer. Then the border to the bottom, I want 1 pixel solid, transparent. Okay, yeah. Then nextly we are going to target a new class name of the value poster. This is the one that I want. So poster, I'm just going to set the width to 50%. Then after that one, let's target the inner image inside the poster. Let's set the maximum width to 100%. We want this one alone, the nav. We want to set the width to 70%. Let's have a look at how the designer looks like. There you can see it's taking shape, everything that we want is going okay. Now I'm going to style independently this one. Just copy it, just come and paste it there, and we set the display to flex, justify content, space around, width we give it 100%. Then height we also give it 100%. Then background color, I have to set the background color to 1B5785. Yeah, there you can see we have displayed it to flex and we have justified content to space around. There you can see it now looks better, close to what we would want there. So for me to continue styling, we have to go on. Now we're targeting for the listings that will be on our drop down. Okay, this listing, let me copy it. let's place it there. So for the listing, let's display flex. Justify content space evenly. Align items to the center. Width 13%. Yes, they see they've been displayed flexi way. Then we move to mobile view. For the mobile view, I'm going to out this text for the mobile view. Let's say flexi direction to column. This for mobile view. Once we are done with that, I also want to edit this one for mobile view. This listing width to set it to auto. Then the padding top and bottom 2 rems, then 0. So let's have a look at the mobile view, how it now looks like. There you can see this is the mobile view. So everything should be looking like this for your mobile view. Everything should be looking like this for your mobile view. So once we are done with them, now we have to close our mobile view there. And let me start off by styling the live base listing image. Okay, I need to style the live beds dot. We need the nav. We gonna have the UL and the listings, and then I target the image. I need the background color. I'm going to have the background color, which I'm going to set it to var character white. Then I also want the border radius of, make it look circular, 50%. Now we're going to create a hover effect. So for the hover effect, we are targeting the live icon. On hover, let's set the opacity to 1. Box shadow, insert 0, okay, they've got the color, the hover effect. You can see the hover effect, there it is. So after the hover effect, we are going to style the features dot live beds inside our sims section. Then we got inside the nav dot, we need the features class name. Let's set the position to relative, the hover effect. Then we come inside okay, so nextly, after we're done with that, we now gonna style the sports menu list and the play menu list. So this is gonna be not a tricky one, but I need to collect some class names. So let's start off with live beds. Then let's have the nav list. Then let's have the unordered list. Then we are going to have to collect the sports menu. I need the class for the sports menu. There's the class name, and place it there. Then we also want the sports menu lists. There you see. Then below, I'm going to have sort of the replica, the other class name, but we are going to have the play menu. Copy that one and replace it there. Then we are also going to have the play menu listings, this one. Then we style inside, let's display Okay, I know where I've got everything wrong. I need to remove this comma. Like, then let's set display to none, and then once we are done, there you can see it has disappeared. We set it to display to none. So, but before I set it to display to none, I'm going to show you something, then I'll display to none. Lastly, let's set the position. Let's set the position to absolute. Then let's push it to the top 99%. Right sides 8 frames. Width I want to push it 22 frames. Then padding, let's have 0.4 frames and 0 frames there. Then background color is the most important one. Let's set it to variegated white. And then on the Z index, I want it to be 2. Let's have a look at, there you can see, there you can see, there you can see it, there you can see it there. Then now I want to set it to none, display none. You see, it disappeared, but it's still there. Okay, we go on to styling, the mobile view for this one, for the sports menu listing inside. Then let's move it to the top 84%. Then I'm going to style these class names again, but using the features, using the features class name. So I'm going to collect, let's collect this class name. Okay, so let's have the features. Yes, this class name for the features class name. Just copy the features class name and replace it. And replace it there, replace it here. Yeah, like this one. Then let's remove the unordered list, because there are no listings, they are just listings. We don't have an unordered lists. Yeah, like this one. So now let's set display reflects. I would want to have the color of the text, to be justify content to space between, then font size 1,5 rems, font weight 400, then padding let's save a uniform padding of 0,4 rems all over. Then line height 3,5 rems, white space, then let's save it at no rep, white space no rep, okay. So let me, every time I want a pointer there, then margin to the bottom, let me have 0,8 rems. We remove this one, and this is not necessary. Then I would also want to have a hover effect when I go through the listings. So for me to do that, just have to copy everything and just add a hover on hover, then add the listings on hover. So what we do want to have on hover, we want to have a background color, the one that shall be for on hover. So let me just put a background color of, luckily I've already have the background color for hover effect inside our top styling, so just have to use the var. Now also I want to style this one, copy, okay. Let's remove this class name, and also let's remove this class name. We are styling the spans, we're targeting the span on hover and the span. Okay, so listing on hover dot item span item class name item, then span. Then also I want to add this, yeah, like that one. I want to change the color on hover on spans color. We are going to have the white color, so let's put in our white color F. Now we're going to target the font awesome icons. Font awesome icons. We're going to be targeting the font awesome icons. Let me just put font awesome icons. I target the font awesome icons. So just after this one, I'll just have to target the item, okay, class name item. This is yeah, the beauty part of that is that Visual Studio Code will show you the code where you're targeting everything. So this is what I have. So and now I need to put in some styling. Let's start off with the margin right side. Margin to the right, let's put it 0.8 frames. Then background color, I want it to be black. Then also the color of the text, I want it to be white. Then the let's make it look circular using the border radius of 50%. Now we're going to target the sports menu image class name. So I need to collect this one. This is the sports menu image class name. Just come here and remove the listing and add the image text. Margin to the right side will be equivalent to 0.8 frames. We are done with that one. So now we are going to be targeting the another new class. This class name that we are targeting is called result. Just go inside your HTML and collect the class name result. Make sure so that you copy it to avoid typing errors where we come here and we result. Yeah, this is the one that we want. So let's have some changes. Background color, I want it to be with this color code. Let's use F5 FAFC. Yeah, this white color. Then padding all over both sides 0.2 rems. Then border radius 0.4 rems. Now I'm going to target the span. Now I'm going to target the span inside the result. Span. We are targeting the span text. Okay. We are just going to put one property, which is margin to the right of 0.8 frames. Okay, now let me style independently the play menu list. This one, just copy and style. For that to happen, I'm going to push it from the right side. I'm going to set it to 1,3 grams. Let's look at how our design now looks like. Oh, there you can see, there you can see. Oh, lovely, lovely. I love this work. I love this work. I just simply love this work. Okay, now I'm going to play around with the hover effect of the sports menu list. Let me just copy this one, then I'll make some amendments where okay, let me copy it from there. Just copy it, then also copy this one. We are going to be playing around the over effect. So let's see if the hover on hovering through the play menu class name, these are the changes that we want. I want it to display block. When we go, this will surely bring our font awesome. It doesn't display the drop down. So as you can see from my project here, I'm proposing that every time when I hover through, I'm supposed to have a drop down. So I need to go and check inside our code where we have okay, it was we here. So online 1480, let's put a semicolon, a comma, then let's move on. Then online 1433, you can, let's remove position absolute, and let's see the current changes that we have applied. Oh, there you see, now the drop down is coming out. So this is what I have for this video. So please join me in the next video as I'll be going through the static data, as I'll be displaying the static data, as well as lastly the footer that we have there. So thank you for watching.